At Shadow Creek in Las Vegas, we welcome you back to Golf Central. The Bank of Hope LPGA match play wraps up with a lucky 7th match in 5 days. Grant Boone and Morgan Pressel. On the eve of a major championship, some wondered who would go to Las Vegas across country trying to win a 7-match in 5-day event right before a huge championship. Well, Eun-Hee Ji needed to win this week to get into the U.S. Women's Open next week at Pine Needles, and she got it done.
Yeah, I think it's hard for a few of us to believe that she isn't in the field at Pine Needles, or wasn't before this afternoon, having her 10-year exemption after winning in 2009 running out. And here she is getting the job done. She knew what she had to do this week, not only to win the tournament, but to punch herself a ticket back to the U.S. Women's Open. And she was very forthright with us about that being a goal of hers. Obviously, the win was important, but also trying to get back to the championship that she won 13 years ago. Let's take a look at some of the highlights. After winning earlier today in the semifinals over Andrea Lee, playing Ayaka Furue, the young player from Japan, a birdie at the 8th for Ji, and that tied the match. And then at the 9th, after Furue at the par 5 hit a beautiful third within about 12 feet, the 3rd for Ji. Perfection. An eagle 3. She would take the lead and never give it back at the 10th to win her 3rd straight hole. Now, she missed a couple short putts early in the round, but on the back 9 made every one of those putts that she needed to.
And we knew Ayaka Furue wouldn't go away. The 22-year-old from Japan rallied twice on the back 9 earlier this week. And this was her 2nd at the short par 4 11th.
Yeah, she fought hard. She never gave up all day out there. Always had a nice positive attitude.
She'd go on to win that hole. Ji would win the 12th. She was 2 up here at the 16th. Tough spot left of the green. Pitch to this point. Furue had a putt for par. Ji first and in. Knowing that if she won the hole, she would win the match. A little quiet golf clap from Ayaka Furue, who had to make this to extend the match. Looking for her first LPGA Tour title and her 10th start as a member. Slides past. It gives Eun-Hee Ji, the 36-year-old from Korea, in her 16th season on the LPGA Tour, her 6th career victory. The biggest, of course, was the U.S. Women's Open, but this one may be next. It gets her back to the U.S. Women's Open later this week at Pine Needles. A 3-2 victory in the consolation match. Lilia Vu, in a matchup of young Southern Californians, beats Andrea Lee 3-2.